next question that we are going to solve it, list the first five cities where total crime index is high and less. So we just need to do the high and less cases both. How we are going to do it? So what we needed. We needed first five cities where crime index is high and low. So we have to sort the values based on the crime index. So this is what we can do, and to do this, the name of the data frame dot sort underscore values, and we are going to sort it using a by keyword, and the name of the column is total crime index, which is TOT underscore cry underscore index. That's the name of the column. Let me fix it, this one. And we are going to use sending equals to false, equals to false, and we needed top 5, so we are going to use head 5 for that. And we may store it to a different variable. Let's say uh, high crime, we can use something like this, right? And we call it high underscore crime. And here is the where we make the mistake, false dot head, and we use just this. Oh, sorry, it should be a comma. Yes. So these are the total, I mean, the rows that we have extracted, and we needed this city name and the total crime index column. So exactly the same way that we applied for a previous questions, we can do that here as well. So city name, we are going to basically extract from there, and we are going to extract that total crime index as well. So we just simply copy and paste it, and we'll be extracting these two column values only. So it's up to you. In case you needed top 10, so in head you can pass 10. In case you needed 1 only, so you can pass 1. And this is how we get the city name and total crime index. And it's up to you, I mean, how you want to. It's basically as per your requirement, and the same thing you want to do for the less crime. So the changes that you need to do will be ascending equals to, not your, you can get that value using tail as well, and in place of high you can use less crime as a variable name, right? So you see that we have we got this kind of output. And in case you are using ascending equals to true, so it will head 5. So this is how you have to make changes to the code. So this is how we got those values, right? Here it has given you in decreasing order, here it has given you in increasing order, although we have extracted that part only. So it's up to you that how you want to showcase. I hope it's clear that how we can filter out the values based on a particular column or more than 2 columns, right? This is what we can do. In case you need to extract a value of some more columns, so you can filter out from this line of syntax only. So these square brackets, you can pass the value of more columns. So let's move to the next question, guys, now. And the question is, what is the percentage of different crime in California? Yes, that's a bit tricky question. How we are going to calculate the crime? So just to calculate the percentage of different crime in California, first you notice that all the crimes are there in as a name of columns. So we just needed all the crimes. We have to store it so that we can apply condition. To do this, I have created a crime list, and in that list I have added I'm going to add the name of all the columns. You can check it from the let me call the df here so that I can simply copy and paste the name of columns from there. So that's the column, that's a particular crime I have added here. I needed for rape, which is this, and I'll take next column as well. This one is there, so that I can simply apply a condition. So I'll add all the columns. There are multiple way to do it. I'm just giving one option. You may try it another way as well. So this is the another crime, right? And the lar theft, I have created a list where I have stored all the uh, crimes so that I can filter out my data based on the requirement, and which is arson. Right. Here it is. So these are the total different crimes that we do have. Now I'm going to create a dictionary with the sum of these crime list. How we are going to do it? DF, and I'm going to call this list here crime list, and into that list I'm going to apply a sum of all the crimes, and I'm going to convert it into a dictionary. That's a to underscore dictionary function is there, so that I can put that into the key and value form. And let me give it a name. For example, let's say the dictionary total, the name that I have given. Now what I'll call it, what I did here, first I have created a list with all the different crimes, then I have calculated the sum of all the crimes and converted that into the dictionary, so that I can get the total of those. And what I need to do is I'm going to create a new data frame. Let me give it a name dt, and using pd dot data frame, and I'm going to use a from dictionary function dot from underscore dictionary, and uh, this is the variable that I have created. I'm going to pass it here. What I need to do, I just need to orient it as an index, so I'll pass orient equals to index, right? And the column I just need to create here with that. The name of the column I'm giving, let me give it, let's say total, right? So let me call dt. So this is how the totals I have calculated. What I need to do, here I have created different crimes, then converted those, calculated the sum and converted those into a dictionary, and from that value I have created a data frame, and I have oriented that value as an index, the name of the different crimes as an index, and the new column I have generated with the values, the sum that I have calculated, and the name of the column is total. Now what I need to do, I just need to calculate the percentage. So I'll be creating a new column, which is the percentage column. Here it is. Let me give it a name like this, percentage. And how I'll calculate it, I'll do dt dot total, or something like this. I just needed a total column from the dt, and I just need to multiply it by 100. And what I need to do, I need to divide it with the dt dot total column dot sum. This is what I need to do, and then I'll be coding dt. So I have created the percentage column here as well, with after calculating the percentage of all the different crimes. I hope the syntax is clear to you what we did here. This is what you can see. This is the formula that we apply to calculate the index, right? So that's what uh, you can check from here. Let's move to the next question. Maybe the different way to do it, that particular part. I mean, in case, that was the percentage of different crimes in California. That's how we have calculated. And you have to remember one thing, that here we are having all the crimes as a name of column. So to do this, we can use a for loop as well to extract the value of all the columns. But there was a small data set, so I have manually created a list with the name of all the crimes that were there as a column name. So this is just an idea how you can do it. Now, the next question is which is the most frequently occurring crime in California? Okay. So the percentage we have already calculated, and from that only we can do that part. I mean, how we can do it? Let me give it. We are going to use that DT only, and from DT dot the name of the column that we needed is total, and uh, what we need to do the max of that total. So dt dot total, and we needed to apply a max function to this, and we need to subset the entire output. So let me do it. Here it is, and the dt, and let me find out. Yes, so we just needed the most frequently occurring crime in California is large theft. In case I needed this value only, the name of the crime. So how we can do it? We can use an index, and we can extract it like this. I hope it's clear with you guys. If you remove this part, so you'll be getting the entire value, because the name of the crimes are as an index there. So in case we need to extract a particular index, so in index you can pass the value of that index, which is 0 for this part. So this is how you can do it. So we have extracted the most frequently occurring crime in California is large. I hope it's clear with you. Now the next question is, what is which crime is frequently occurring when population is less than 5 lakh? Okay, add other insights if any. So that's for you guys. Let me do it here. So, what we need to do, we have to apply a condition. Which crime is frequently occurring when population is less than this? So, we needed uh, to apply a filter for the population column when the population is less than 5 lakh. So, how we are going to do it? The name of the data frame, we are going to take the actual data dt we have created after applying certain conditions. So, I'm going to use df only here. So the df dot, the name of the column is population, and for this population column I have to apply a condition which is 2 3 4 5 zeros I need to add. Fine guys, let me store it to a new variable which is df2, let's say. Perfect. So because here as well, what I have applied a condition from the population column, I have extracted everything which is less than 5 lakh, and I have stored it to a df2. And now from the df2 I needed I'm going to use I have created a list of crime, so we are going to use that here as well. Let me use it so that I can check uh, crime list I have directly passed, and I needed a sum of that exactly the same way, and we are going to use it to convert it to dictionary. And where I'm going to store it, I'll store it as a total crime. Let's say total underscore crime. And now all the crimes where the population value is less than 5 lakh, store it into the df2 column, and from the df2 I have extracted uh, the applied the crime list, I mean the name of all the crimes that we have in that data set, and then calculated the sum and converted those to the dictionary. And exactly the same thing that we did for the previous part, somehow similar to that we are going to do here as well. So let me create a new data frame, let's say dt2, and using pd.data frame. All right, and from dictionary I'm going to use it, and I'm going to apply a total crime here. And the orient I needed, because all the name of the crimes has been become has already stored in total underscore call underscore crime, which has been converted to a dictionary. So there is a key value pair. So that's the index. And again, I'm going to give the name of column as total. You can use another name as well. And that's it, I believe. Then I'll directly create the percentage column from here, dt2, and the percentage, and calculate. Let me copy and paste the code that we have already created. I just need to give it a name d2, dt2 in place of dt. That is dt2. Yes. So the percentage column has been created, and for this dt2 dot total, we have calculated this, and we needed yes, dt2 only here, right? So let me run it. What is the orient is equal to index, then we have added columns equals to, I forgot to pass, right? So from there, all the values for a different crimes we have calculated, and the total and the percentage of all the values where the population is less than 5 lakh. Now we have to extract the maximum of the total column, and let me do it the something like this, dt2 dot total, and we have to extract dt2 dot total and max of that dot max, and let me subset it something like this, and let me run it. So that's again the same column, and to extract that part you can use dot index. So mostly frequently occurring crime in California was lar theft as well, but if the population is less than 5 lakh, then also the most frequently occurring crime name is lar theft. In case you have to be little, you want to play with the code some and try to do it in another way, let me give you an idea how to do it in another way, exactly the same thing. So first, let me take this part that we have extracted the values of the population which is less than 5 lakh, and this part is also needed. Now I will play a bit around the core Python. So I'm going to import collections, and from the collections I'll create a dictionary, ordered dictionary. So the collection dot O is in caps, ordered, yes, this is the spelling, and the ordered dictionary. And the orders dictionary I want to create for total underscore crime. So I'll definitely directly pass it to this place, and I'll store it to a sorted dictionary. I can give the name of that value here. I'll explain you what I did here. And let me call so that I can showcase you what is the output we have. Yes. So, I have created an order dictionary, and I have putted all the key value pair into that. What I need to extract from there, I just need to extract first we will be extracting the items, and the very first index I needed. Let me do it how we can do it. Okay, the sorted, in total underscore crime, we can pass it there, and dot items I needed, items is there with dictionary, and the key that we can have as a, okay, from the key I needed only this first index. So I'll pass it something like this, right? I believe I'm done with that part. Let me final, give it a name final only. And let me call final to check what is the output. Yes, now that is into a list. So from that list I need to extract that part. So how can I do it? That is into an increasing order, so I need a last value, so I can index it something like this. That is one of the option. So to do this, first we have filter out the population column where the value is less than 5 lakh and store it to the df2 variable. Then we have used a crime list where I have stored the different crimes and calculated the sum and converted that to a dictionary so that I can get a key value pair. And I have imported the collections from the core Python part that we use for converting the dictionary as a ordered value, and that is into the sorted form now. So the total crime that we have generated now, that is into the sorted form, which I have stored as a sorted underscore dictionary. And then I have extracted all the items from there, and I needed a one index, so I have stored all the values into final, and then I have extracted the last one, which is lar underscore theft. So that is one of the option to do it. I believe you guys are clear with this. So whatsoever we covered here, so in this particular crime, Californian crime data, we have extracted the information, we have calculated the mean and median for different column, and we have extracted the name of the city as well, what exactly the value, and this value belongs to which city. We have extracted the maximum and minimum part of the value of the columns, and we have applied certain conditions, and we have calculated the percentage, and we have extracted the frequently occurring crime as well, and we applied a condition, and that's it. I mean, that's what we can do. So those are the few things that we have tried to cover it here. Now you guys need to add other insights whatever you have learned so far. So this is a project that you can use, and exactly the same kind of thing that you can apply somewhere else as well, which is required. So that's it for today, guys. I'll come up with the next topic in my next session. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.